After my last post on the long-term Suzuki V-Strom, when I said actually it's not an adventure bike, it's a touring bike with a bit of adventure styling, we had a few irate emails saying it must be an adventure bike, it must be able to handle the off-road stuff, because look at it. All right then, well, in the interest of fair reporting and journalism, we're going to take it off-road. But now, if you think I'm going to do the riding, well, you've got another thing coming. We're going to give it to this man over here. So, Grant, my opinion is that this is more of a touring bike than an adventure bike, but it seems to me that you might be about to disprove that. Can we call this an adventure bike?
Yeah, at the bottom of the scale, I think it is an adventure bike. You know, I took it up and down the road just now, and it definitely feels a lot more comfortable on the tar. But it can do everything that an adventure bike can do. I mean, we have very slick tires on the bike at the moment, and we did river crossings, we rode rocks, we did some jumps, we did everything that I've done on an adventure bike before, so I suppose you can call it an adventure bike. There's nothing disproving that.
Ground clearance, I thought that might be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, there was a couple places where I heard the belly pan actually touch the ground. I said to you earlier, I'm glad they put a belly plate on, otherwise it would be the engine. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, there's nothing saying going against this bike being an adventure bike.
Suspension, up to the job?
Yeah, absolutely. Only time I felt it knock through, the forks were a little bit soft, but that was, I mean, we were jumping the bike. It's not exactly what an adventure bike is made for in any case.
You were making this do things which it really shouldn't actually do.
It's not a motocross bike, so you can't really call that a downfall on the forks. But yeah, the suspension felt good, the handling felt good. The bars were quite narrow in comparison to what I've ridden before, but it didn't feel awkward, which was strange enough. It felt like it handled the fast turns very, very well.
Now, obviously on this you can't turn the ABS off. Is that a black mark against it?
Not really, eh? I know for a fact on the BMW you can turn the ABS off, and if you don't, you literally cannot stop. On the dirt, you can't stop for anything. And this bike, I mean, the ABS probably helped it on the dirt. It felt really, really good on the brakes.
Well, that's the first.
Yeah.
So overall, come on, marks out of 10 for its off-road ability.
I'd give it a strong 7.
Jeez. Well, there you go. It seems like I was wrong. You can take this thing off-road. Yes, it is a momentous occasion. I will say it again. I was wrong. That bike can go off-road.
Yeah, but you need somebody clinically insane like Grant Ferrix.
This is true. I mean, he was on road tyres and he didn't even touch the tyre pressures.
And he was going around that motocross track with a bunch of actual motocross bikes, and he wasn't the slowest.
He was catching them up. He was actually catching proper MX bikes on an MX track. Oh, well. So there we go. That's goodbye to the V-Strom. I'm very sad to see it go, but I have loved my time with it.